I'm about to open this. I don't know. Can you tell me I'm on period? I don't know. Yes? No? So, as you might have noticed, we are filming from a bit of a different angle today. Yes. Don't get used to it. Yeah? Don't get used to this little corner because, sorry for the mess there, by the way, because it's not always gonna be there. I don't know if you've noticed, people who've been watching me for a while, I have like those like posters behind me all the time. And people probably think that I'm into like Marvel and Pokemon, and there's also the boys poster on this wall. And I'm really not. I'm just crashing at my friend's place currently, and he's a fan of all those things. But I don't support any of that. I'm not a fan, just so you know. Sorry if I disappointed you if you've been watching my channel just because you thought maybe that I was a huge Marvel fan. Today we're doing something a bit different because я заебалась. You asked me, what the fuck did you say? That's a perfect way to describe my state in Russian. I wish I could translate it to English, like directly. The best way I could probably do that in English would be, I'm so done. But it's not rude enough, you know, it's not inappropriate enough. Я заебалась in Russian means, like, you don't say that in front of your mom. Hi, mom. I know she's watching my videos. And so I'm done because I've been overthinking it a lot lately, as you might have noticed by my last upload, or like the second to last. Life has been overwhelming, and then I also got my period, and it became unbearable. And you know, being an overthinker and a perfectionist, it really messes with your head, especially when it comes to, you know, creating content, because you start thinking, oh, my videos are not blowing up, like my analytics are not doing great because I'm doing something wrong. There's something wrong with me. And you know, yes, sometimes if I'm in the right headspace and, you know, like I tell myself that I can push through and all the positive shit that I talk about in my videos, I stand by it, okay? But sometimes my point is that I'm not always in that kind of mood. I do have my low moments where I, you know, compare myself to nothing. I have very low self-esteem and I think that I suck. I mean, I'm sure we all do. We have those moments. And so I thought the best way against it, and today was my filming day, and I thought the best way to fight against it would just be to not give two fucks and do something new, actually, you know? Because, you know, they say, oh, as a YouTuber, to grow organically, you have to stay consistent. You have to be, your audience has to be familiar with whatever you do. You have to like, they have to recognize you like this. You have to have a very specific style, a very specific like way of filming, a very specific branding, blah, blah, blah. And I feel like I got too caught up with that. And I started overthinking that, oh, maybe I should, you know, move the title of the video on the thumbnail a bit further to the right. No, maybe a bit further to the left. Maybe it should be a different hue, different shade of green. Maybe my face doesn't look right enough. Maybe I should just, you know, Photoshop it a little bit. Fuck that. You know, I feel like whenever I catch myself going that deep into overthinking, this type of videos happen, you know? This type of videos where I'm like, no, no, no. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Hey, Haagen-Dazs, by the way, if you wanna sponsor me, please. I'd be happy to like be sitting on the carpet every time eating your ice cream. This is my favorite flavor, by the way. The macadamia nut brittle. It's so good. It's the best. Anyhow, this feels kind of refreshing. Just, you know, saying things and, sorry, gesticulating. That sounded like ejaculating. That sounded so wrong. Making gestures, just жестикулировать просто. Я не знаю, как это сказать. With the spoon. I feel like a little conductor, you know? And I feel great, to be honest. You know, I realized that maybe that makes me a lazy content creator because I'm not hyper obsessed with the way I edit or like a specific angle that I'm filming with. Because with my current lifestyle, with the current state of my life at this point in life, at this point in time, when I move around, like I don't have any specific filming corner where I sit and film, and it's always constant light, like constant, no, like there's this image regularity, there's this consistency with light and with sound and with whatever. I can't do that. At this point in my life, it's so kind of unstable. Like I travel a lot and I don't have any stability, mental or financial. No, I'm kidding. So I don't really pay attention, or I try not to obsess over technical details as much. Because now, at this point of my YouTube journey, I prioritize consistency. Just putting myself in front of the camera, and that's it. And you know what got me thinking recently? That maybe in this day and age, in 2026, where there's so many things happening, so many content creators, in so many fields and so many different niches, and everybody does things their own way, their unique, brilliant, high quality type of way. Maybe the whole point is to be a lazy content creator. But at least like that's definitely one way to start. Like when you're not a full-time creator, when you're still a small creator like myself, being a lazy content creator might be your key to the top. Because if you obsess over every single video that you put out, how are you gonna be able to sustain it? Like there's no way. Because the first couple of, I don't know, years, like now I've been doing it for what? Yeah, on and off. I guess it doesn't really count because I haven't been really consistent in the last 2 years. And I've been sort of hopping from one thing that I talk about to another. There's no way you can make it because at this stage, first couple of years, that's what I was saying. First couple of years, you're gonna work for $0. Okay? You're gonna work off of your passion. You're gonna work off of just because you want to sit down and film. There's no financial gain in it in the beginning. So if you are trying to perfect every single fucking video of yours, especially if you're doing like, I don't know, podcast, lifestyle kind of stuff, what's the point? You're not going to be doing it for long enough if you obsess over it every time. At least from my personal experience, like, it never works. At some point, you're like, fuck, I'm so tired. This leads nowhere. Because at the beginning, it's definitely not going to lead anywhere. But the only way is to just like sit down with whatever conditions, with whatever props you got going on that day, and just film. And just talk about stuff. And at first, you know what? At first, I was really shaming myself for it. I was really thinking to myself like, oh fuck, I'm not doing enough. I should do better. I should invest more into it. I should, be more professional or appear more professional, appear more of an expert on things, blah, blah. No. I don't have to. Sometimes this is the only way. Today, I don't want to film with a stupid fucking ring light. It pisses me off, honestly. I prefer daylight so much more. It's so much nicer. The image is so much nicer, and I just enjoy it so much more. Today is not a sunny day. It's fucking raining right now. It's really dark outside. Whatever. Whatever. That means I'm just gonna film with the cloudy sort of setting, with not like a perfect warm daylight that I of course prefer, but I cannot just boop turn on the sun. So sometimes there are gonna be videos like this. Get over it. If you like my abs, if you like my face, get over it. I'm still here. Like, If you've been a subscriber for a while, does it fucking bother you right now that my face is not as yellow as you're, used to? Like color-wise, of course. Like, I know what you thought. I know what we all thought. I didn't mean that. But, like, you probably don't care. You probably don't even see it. It's just here in my fucking head. It's my photography mind working. And when you are a lazy content creator, when you just put the camera in front of you and just start filming with whatever conditions you have going on, you're still doing it. You have stuff to put out, which is the main thing. A perfectionist in me would always sort of shame this part of myself, or like if I would see it in other people who would say quantity over quality. I don't think I entirely agree with it, not in all the areas in life. But with fucking content, I come to realize that, yeah, it's the only way it can work. Like, the longer you do it, the more consistent you stay. The more you just put yourself in front of the camera like this with a fucking spoon and a bucket of ice cream. The more chances you have to actually be successful in it, because you just have to stay on here for long enough. And if I would sort of shame myself before for coming to realize that maybe, yes, I am a lazy content creator, now I'm like, okay, so what? This is me. This is the content I create. For somebody it might seem lazy, yes, okay. So, and then I cannot really, my inner judging voice cannot really make any more accusations, and it just stops, I guess, This ice cream is so good. Somebody stop me from this, please. And I haven't had it in so long. So I'm going to be continuing to do my best as a lazy content creator. I'm going to just be putting myself in front of the camera wherever I am, on whatever couch I am, with whatever I have behind me. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it's going to be. Okay? My channel, my rules. Bitch. Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you a bitch. You're not. And then I actually enjoy it when I don't really overanalyze it. I feel like I've said it so many times on this channel, but I'm just offloading all this shit from my head. I'm sorry. You just have to listen to even more chaotic caps this time. Nobody gives a fuck. If I'm sitting this close, or if I'm sitting this close to the camera, nobody gives a fuck. What am I on? Imagine all the constant monologues that I have inside of my head. It's crazy. I would not recommend. You have no idea. If at least one of you would ever end up in my head, you would run away. It's a crazy place to be in. It's a crazy place to be in. So I'm gonna do my best being a lazy content creator, because I can't. Also, everybody's a fucking content expert nowadays, telling you how you should do it. Oh, just do these 3 simple steps. Ooh, these secret things that I did to become successful, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. I'm just gonna be out here filming something. Orchestrating with a spoon. Okay. That's all I got for today. I feel like I'm sitting a bit closer than usual. Do you see my face better now? Do you see more wrinkles than usual? Oh, I feel good. I let some shit out. I ate some ice cream. I feel good. I'm gonna go edit this and yeah, who knows what angle we're gonna see each other at next. So weird. But I'm not saying goodbye for too long, obviously. See, I sort of made a vow to myself that I am gonna be okay with being this lazy content creator, and I'm gonna roll with this lazy mode, continue to roll with this lazy mode. So, you know, you're not getting rid of me that easily. Okay? So I'll definitely see you later. Okay? I'll go eat the rest of the ice cream. Bye.